2011 Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show in New York. We're talking to Eric Schroeder of Tribal Iron Custom. Eric, take a minute, give me some information about your background, please.
Basically started with motorcycles when I was about 12 years old. We would take vintage mini bikes, rups, dirt bikes, and buy them, break them down, fix them up, refinish them, and sell them. And I got into the automotive industry, got my full ASE master certification, became an instructor in that field, and then took some design and engineering courses, art and design courses, and then opened up Tribal Iron about 16 years ago.
What were you trying to accomplish with this build?
This was actually a build we did for a customer who came in, a rather large guy, so I had to make the bike actually fit his dimensions. About 6'4", long inseam, long arms. He's a Scorpio, and he's extremely proud of it. He's got tattoos of it all over himself, and he wanted to build this bike with a Scorpion theme. Wanted points on it, which we have it pretty much everywhere on this bike. We did all the sharp shark's teeth on the front end. The tail on the back looks like a scorpion tail, which is a sissy bar. He's going to ride his son on the back, so he wanted something for his son to lean on. Tailpipe tips are scorpion tips also. We've pretty much kept a first aid kit handy the entire time we were building this bike. Every one of us got bit by this thing while we were working on it.
Let's talk about the fabrication of this, other than the first aid stuff.
The couple of challenges we had on this are people have like a difficult time with what they need and what they want. What someone needs for their dimensions isn't always what they want as far as aesthetics. So trying to get the best compromise. That's what we have to do with the bars to make it fit them, and these are pretty much as low as I can get them to go. And it's kind of cool because we kept some adjustability in there, even though they're V-bars, they pivot on a straight axis. So just loosen up the risers and adjust them. That was a bit difficult. Made the gas tank. He was very particular about the color of the paint, so we had to go back and forth on that. We did our dissected air cleaner on this also. There's a lot of other stuff fabricated on this side of the bike too. The chain guard, wrought iron chain guard, the shifter, the iron ball on the end. And if you look real close on all the sheet metal, you'll see this wrought iron work all the way around on the fender, both fenders actually, the oil tank with studs and everything. You have all these brass studs going down the down tube and the handlebars. It's kind of neat. It gave it a nice classy twist to it. You like the red. The red actually pulls the color out of the Brandywine that we wound up doing.
Let's talk about the approach on paint. You said he was very particular on that.
Yeah, we wound up doing probably about 25 or 30 spray outs for him on this. He had a very particular color in his head, and when he looked through all the color charts, there's nothing that even came close to what he wanted. He wanted something that looked almost black at night, but during the day had a real rich, deep color to it. And what we wound up with was this Brandywine we custom mixed, sprayed it out. I actually didn't even need him to come down. I knew once we sprayed it, I said, that's the one, I know it. It's got a special gold metal flake in it. When he came down, he looked at it in the shop, and these lights, it just looks like a very dark color. When you go outside in the sun, it just jumps like crazy when the sun hits it, and that's exactly what he wanted. Trying to pick a secondary color. He didn't want to do everything the same color. I'm not real big on doing that. I like the frame, as long as it's a cool looking frame like this. The big fat tubes, I like them to stand out. You know, stock Harley or any stock production bike, frames are so ugly they pretty much just make them black so they blend in. If the frame has character to it, I like to make it a different color so it jumps out on its own. So we picked this red, it kind of pulls the red out of the paints, and then the only other thing he's got is the black accents on the front end.
Who would you like to thank on this?
Pretty much our whole crew at Tribal Iron Choppers. I'd like to thank JJ, who trusted us with this build. He's been planning this build for probably about 6-7 years, and he chose us to build it for him. I'd like to thank him for his trust in us, and that's pretty much it. We pretty much did everything in-house. I'd like to thank Evan for all his hours he put into this one.
If somebody'd like to get a hold of you, how would they do that?
Best way is to call the shop directly, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 201-791-4647, or email me directly at tribalproducts@AOL.com.
Eric, thank you very much.
Thank you.